What's the... Oh! 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 Whoa! Wait a second. What the heck is this? Obviously, it's not video game related. So today, I want to try something a little different. Maybe you guys remember, or maybe you don't. For those that were interested in the time, a few months ago, I think in June, I did a reaction video to an anime trailer, Attack on Titan Season 3 to be exact. And I was actually, the reason I did that reaction is because I wanted to try something a little different, you know, where basically I just do reactions to anime episodes. But obviously I wouldn't be doing it on this channel, or technically I would, but technically I won't. So what I'll be, and this will just be a test run for that, but what I'm going to try to do is just you know, put like a portion of this video up on YouTube, and then the full actual reaction I'm gonna put on my Facebook page, or you know, this channel's Facebook page. And if that works out, then or if it doesn't work out like that, then I'll try to find some other way to do it. But I just want to see how, you know, like doing something like this will work. And I want to start you know, doing reactions to specifically these two anime, Attack on Titan and Re:Zero, because as of right now, Re:Zero is like killing me right now with these crazy like cliffhangers and such. But yeah, so today we are on episode 11 of season 2. So yeah, let's see what's going on here. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, the taste of death. The taste of death. What is he referring to? Because from what I noticed, this guy didn't die at all in this episode. So I'm assuming they're referring to the other two, I guess the other two people who died in this episode. Obviously Roswell got eaten, and obviously Beatrice got stabbed. So they're probably referring to one of those two. Oh, and Ram and Garfield. Okay, wait a second. Before I start, you know, listing names here, we gotta go back. Okay, so way too much stuff happened in this episode. Oh my god. First thing, Beatrice conversation. We learned that that book was completely useless. Even though it was pretty useful in the fact that, like, it basically just kind of was sort of an object for, like, I guess, showing what's going on in Beatrice's head, and I guess by extension Roswell's head. Second thing, friggin' Subaru, no, she asked him to kill her. So, which is, like I said, kind of ironic because of how many times Subaru, like, you know, Subaru was she was asking him to kill her, and he was like, no, why are you asking me to kill you? And that's ironic because of how, like, the many times he's asked Beatrice to kill him, even though actually I don't think any of the present timelines, yeah, like this timeline of her wouldn't know that, just because none of the previous timelines had him asking, like, every time he you know, hit a checkpoint, he didn't have to ask anybody to kill him. So, but still, it's still ironic with how many times within this series that he's asked multiple people to kill him, including Beatrice. But okay, so that's crazy. So once we get, then freaking Elsa shows up. I knew once Elsa, I figured Elsa was gonna show up sometime today anyway, but I didn't think that was gonna be that easy. Okay, so she shows up, busts every single door down, because that was the only way she could find Beatrice. Like if she wanted to find Beatrice, all she had to do was just bust all the doors open. Okay, which now I'm thinking about it, friggin', I guess unless you're Subaru, that's the only way you could find Beatrice. And then what else happened? Okay, so and then Beatrice. Okay, this is making me think, if Subaru restarts this timeline, he needs to get some pointers, some shadow magic pointers from Beatrice, because obviously she showed she's a, I don't know if this means she's a shadow magic user or if she could just use all magic, but if she uses shadow magic like that, and those little projectile things she was using was like shadow magic, and obviously Subaru has an affinity for shadow magic. Maybe she can sort of, help Subaru in that aspect. That would be awesome if Subaru could actually, have some offense in this, anime finally. To be able to prevent not just himself from dying, but prevent his, people who he's trying to save from dying. Okay. Then, to me, one of the craziest things was the girl with the purple hair, which, now that I think, it was like surprising at first, but then I'm looking back and I was like, that whole that second arc, like, I think it was when they were going back to save all the kids that got bitten. The one girl was, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it was like, I think Petra was the one to say, oh, there's still one girl missing over there, and she was the one girl who was missing, and they couldn't see her, right? They didn't find her until they only ran into the big dog, right? Which, okay, so yeah, to me that was crazy. But so it was her the whole time. Now, my question is, was she like that the whole time, or did the mob beast corrupt her somehow? I don't know. That's something I don't know. Like, I can't really put my finger on, because like, unless she was, I'm thinking if any one of those is the Sin Archbishop, like for Elsa, or what's her name? It's the purple hair girl. Because, and I don't know for 100%, if the Sin Archbishops are like, opposed to killing Subaru. But if they are, then Elsa's not one. And if they aren't, then why do some of them not kill Subaru? And some do, if Elsa is one, which I still don't think Elsa is one. But anyway, so, but then Elsa kills Beatrice, which is also, it's sad, but it's still crazy because, like, Beatrice is a powerful character, right? But still, like, yeah, there was no way that Elsa was going. I guess that was like a clone of her at some point. I don't know. But then after that, freaking, we go back to the snow, and so I guess the two mind-blowing things was the girl, like the blue hair girl, and then Emilia. So the way I'm seeing it is she's being possessed by Satilla, or maybe one of the other witches. But the way she's talking to Subaru is like how the Witch of Envy was acting towards Subaru. And in the previous episode, the Witch of Envy didn't say anything except "I love you" or "Please love me," and and it was hard to tell, but she wasn't necessarily wearing any. I can't remember if she was wearing like the same clothes as Emilia. She was a silver air half elf, and the eyes were shaped a little bit differently. But like now that she's here, and she's not like cloaked in shadows, but she's still acting very, clean or like, I don't know if you could say envious, but like very yandere, if you want to call it that, because she's like, stick with me or whatever, don't worry about all the other stuff, just worry about me. And that was crazy, because like there's no way that was, it can't be, but yeah, because I remember Beetlejuice was always saying like, oh, Emilia, this girl can be the vessel for the witch. So maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe this trial she went through, something happened during her trial that made her like, be like, oh, or made the witch, go into her body or something. That's the only thing I'm thinking. And then freaking, I did not expect Roswaal to kill. First of all, I didn't expect Roswaal to kill anyone in this anime, but the least of which being Ram, which is like, would she have been okay with that? I don't know. If she knew that was gonna happen, I don't know. Rim wouldn't have. I can guarantee you, if Ram wasn't like unconscious, he probably would have killed Roswaal, because I think Rim cares more about Ram than Ram cares about Roswaal. Just my assumption. But anyway, Roswaal got eaten by the rabbits, and Subaru didn't get eaten. That's my assumption for what that whole last scene was. So the next episode, I hope 3 things happen. 1, I hope we see some backstory on Beatrice, like what happened, what happened there. Then obviously I hope we see. I'm gonna assume that Subaru didn't die, and that stuff's going crazy, and we might see a kitten again. And then the third thing, Beatrice, show Subaru how to use shadow magic. Instead of just using Shamak, show him how to throw your little projectiles or whatever. But that's it. We've been going way too long. So for those of you who are watching this, who like to see this, let me know if you enjoy this sort of format. I'm going to try to be doing it, and I'm only going to be putting these full reactions on Facebook. So, and I'll try to notify everybody, my subscribers, like through a video or something, with a link to my Facebook page. That way you guys, if y'all are interested, y'all can watch on Facebook without it sort of, interfering with the theme of this current channel, and also so I don't get any copyright strikes on YouTube. I really don't care if I get any copyright issues on Facebook. Definitely not as much as YouTube. But anyway, yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoy this, then definitely let me know in the comments, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you guys for watching. Take care and carry on.